Welcome back to another Bag Talk session where we get real intimate with that spiritual bag within. I am your host, Tara Chantel. Today, this is amazing. Y'all, I got the artist, the songwriter, the founder, the owner of Sneaker Dreamz in the building. We're actually, the session is here. We are here, man. What inspires Sneaker Dreamz? Because this is amazing, Chozen.
Sneaker Dreamz, what inspired it? It just reminds me of when you was a child, those sneakers you always wanted that you couldn't have gotten, you know what I mean? That you can come in this store and go back and relive that childhood through sneakers, you know what I mean? So it's like Sneaker Dreamz, you know what I mean? So it has the new and the old.
It's catchy. Yeah. It's catchy. What's your mission statement?
I just want to provide a place where people can come to a good environment where no foolishness going on. It's faith-based, you know what I mean? So, and just give people good customer service and good product.
Man, it's a vibe, y'all. Right when I walked in, they was playing the new Drake. I felt at home.
Yes, sir.
Wow, so that's incredible to me how it is faith-based and you're trying to provide good customer service to the people. Mm-hmm. How important is customer service?
It's everything. It's everything. If you want to have a successful business, when you're dealing with people, your customer service has to be A1.
A1. So how do you handle people who have attitudes or just not at the same frequency you're on? How do you handle that business?
Walk in love, man, because one, I am a Christian, so I don't want to show them anything outside of God, I guess, you know what I mean? So, of course, you get people coming here, you know, they may be rude. I just be me and show them love. Everything tends to calm down and get situated, you know what I mean?
Lead with love. That is powerful. That's a powerful thing. We've been in quarantine. Mm-hmm. Has that interfered with the business whatsoever?
It has not. We were speaking earlier, man, the sales have actually shot up.
Wow.
And everything has went like to a whole nother level. I'm actually making more money since the quarantine than I was before. So,
are you serious?
Yeah, and I feel that when you're in God, man, this kind of stuff that the world has going on, it's not supposed to affect us anyway. You know what I mean? So it's just an opportunity for us to shine. Like, what are you doing? I need to get where you at. You
hey,
know what I'm saying?
yes.
Yeah.
Wow, so how do you stay calm in this whole situation that we're in right now? Because it's a lot of chaos. A lot of people are freaking out, you know. They're not keeping it cool like you right now.
I mean, it's a lot going on, but I mean, as long as you have faith and you grounded in God, man, I'm not worried, man.
I'm not worried. Oh my goodness, we can't live in fear.
Exactly.
We can't at all. And I love how you're huge on fashion. Mm-hmm. What fashion tips can you give to people who feel like they don't know how to dress out here? You know,
I would say just be you. Dress, express your personality through the way you dress. I've always been in the fashion since I was a little child.
Yeah.
My dad dressed me, my mom. So I just came up that way, so it just kind of comes to
natural. Oh yeah, you just got it like that.
The shoes, the clothes, it's just like it's second nature to
you.
Yeah. You know what I mean? But I would, if you want to follow the trends, that's cool. But I would say just be yourself and express what you wear.
Be yourself out here, and everything you do, like just from clothes, though.
Exactly.
And you have a full-blown business right now. Like this is a whole business that you're operating. How do we get in the mindset of business like this?
I think that a lot of people feel that they can't do things like this. One, from my experience, my family, you know, we come from poverty and things like that. So growing up that way, it can like kind of train your mind to feel that this is the best it get. But me, I always knew I wanted more, and I know it was more to this world than being broke and being in poverty, because that's not of God. You know what I mean? So it just didn't add up to me. So I always just had the desire to level up and want to do my own thing, and entrepreneurship was always number one in my book. I've been had like my own clothing lines in like 2009. I've been had that mindset, you know what I mean? So it starts in the mind first. You gotta have that mindset that you want more. You can't be content. As long as you got it in your mind, everything else gonna fall in place.
Wow, and I really love how you said we were not meant to just be broke and be in poverty. I feel like God did not place that on our hearts to just work a job that we don't even right.
That's not it, man.
So how do we have the courage to really step out on faith like this? Because you really stepped out on faith, like blinders. You don't know, how did you do that? The courage, man.
You just got to do it.
It's just that simple.
It's just that simple. You'll never know if you'll succeed or fail if you don't try it. There's no point of sitting back wondering, you know what I mean? Just go for it, you know what I mean? You never know. But I would say definitely prepare. You know, preparation makes perfect, you know what I mean? Like, prepare yourself first before you just step out there. And then, you know, everything will fall in place. It'll be successful. But just going out there. I mean, you can have faith, that's cool, but faith without works is dead. You got to put in the work.
That's right.
You got to put the groundwork in, man. So definitely just go for it, you know? Don't be scared. Just go for it.
Preparation is so key.
It is.
How did God prepare you for this moment right now?
Just going through things, man. Life, failures, a lot of trial and error made me who I am and brought me to this point. So,
yeah. So how did you build yourself up when people do not see the same vision that you have? How do you keep this momentum going when other people don't believe?
Because I understand that your vision and your dream, whatever you want to do in life, is not for other people to believe. It's for you. As long as you and God know, that's all you need. Like, a lot of people, they can't comprehend what you think you can do because their mind may be on this level, your mind may be on that level.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So you can't expect for people to believe in you. Believe in yourself. That's all you need. As long as you got God in yourself,
go for it. It's like full tunnel vision to just truly believe. But you know, it sometimes can get under people's skin when our family, our friends are not supporting us.
I get it.
And you kept this momentum going throughout the whole journey.
Yeah, and I understand. Like I say, it's a person's mindset can't comprehend certain things sometimes. Like, when they're used to one thing, they're so content in life. They like, no, you just need to work this job. Like, they don't even understand, like, it's bigger than that. So their mind is not on the same level as yours. Their faith is not on the same level as yours. So don't take it to heart, you know what I mean?
Yeah, all you can do is like just lead by example. I feel like that's the best way. You can't even talk what you about to do. Just like you said, just do it, man. It's just that simple. As being an entrepreneur and a business owner, what obstacles have you faced along the way?
Well, I would say starting out is very hard, very expensive.
Really?
It's just finding your niche, man, trying to figure out what works best for your business. So I've had trial and error in the beginning, so I know, okay, don't do that no more because that happened. But continue to do this because I got good results. You know what I mean? So just trial and error.
Yeah. Hey, it's not gonna hurt you for trying it.
Exactly.
And who's counting anyway? Like, who's counting? I really feel like no one's counting but you. But you have this album. In the meantime, this project.
Yes,
tell us about it. Like, what motivated this behind?
In the meantime, it comes from a place of, like, say I'm going through a bad breakup, a bad relationship, or I may have father issues or whatever that's affecting my life.
Yeah.
In the meantime, what do you do to overcome that? Do you allow that to deter you from what you're trying to accomplish in life, or like knock you off your course, or do you continue to push and try to be great at whatever you're trying to do? Basically saying, don't let whatever you have going on around you knock you off course. So in the meantime, what do you do?
In the meantime. Oh, that's deep. That's deep. I like that. Oh, it's full of substance, everything that you just say. In the meantime, what do you do?
Yes.
So, dealing with the breakups, what did you do in the meantime?
I wrote. I think
Straight like that.
Yes, I think that's what got me to this point where I'm able to be open, honest, and vulnerable sonically through music. Because just going through so many things, I had to find an outlet to, it's like therapy, you know what I mean? So it's really just me going through a healing process, but the world is hearing it, you know what I mean? So that's what helped me through that, whatever I've been through. And even on the album, I have a song, the very first song is called Things Never Told. I know a lot of people don't speak about this, but I went through molestation as a child from a woman. And the way that it affected me, I knew that I had to get a handle on that some kind of way. You see what I'm saying? So music was my outlet to do that. And I know that everything happens for a purpose. And I know it's God, because, not going through that, but the after effect is God, because me being open and speaking about things like that is being able to help other people that I didn't even know they went through that, but them hearing it gave them the courage to come out and be like, yo, I went through that same thing. Like, bro, you helped me so much. You know what I mean? So,
and it's real out here. A lot of people go through things, but it's this, they keep it on lock. They keep it on hidden because it feels like, who's willing to even help me, or who's willing to even listen? And how you just took the whole leap out to just put the pen to the pad.
Yeah, it just comes out that way. And my family and my mom get on me sometimes, because sometimes I feel that they feel I shouldn't talk about certain things, whatever. But I'm an open book. If I see it or I've been through it, I'm gonna talk about it. I don't just make up songs, and everything is very content driven. Everything is my life. It's real life. You know what I mean? So
real life.
That's the only way I know to be. It's so authentic. You know what I mean? So.
And it's gonna help so many people, especially young black men that went through the exact same thing. You don't understand how many black men go through that at a young age. And how did you even handle that? Because did you know what was going on?
I knew something, it wasn't right, but at the time, but at the time,
that's not right.
You're so young, you don't even comprehend what's really happening. But it does affect you later in your behavior. It affected me in relationships, everything. You know what I mean? Just me being a man, period. Like my character, how I could have treated women wrongly, everything, and I didn't understand why. So I had to figure out and go back to the source of the problem. But the issue is, sometimes when you go through traumatic things as a child, you kind of tuck it away in your subconscious. It's kind of like a protective thing. And you may not remember that thing until you're like 30 years old, and it happened when you were 6, and it takes something to trigger it. And it comes back like, wow, you know what I mean? So it's just crazy.
But you have to go through the source and figure out what stems of how you're operating in your adult life. I feel like the past traumas we all go through can affect us in some way, especially as a child. And that whole process that you just were so vulnerable, I admire that. I think that is phenomenal. The way you just handled that whole situation. Have you healed? Like, how have you healed?
I'm good now. But I will say, last year, I did experience a situation of reliving a moment that I really had forgot about. And I won't really go into detail, but basically, I had forgot about something that did happen similar to that situation. And the conversation was brought up due to me putting the song out. And that person actually reached out to me. And I actually had forgot that I even went through that with them. But they were holding on to it the whole time. So once they heard that song, I guess it kind of made them want to reach out and apologize and for what they had done. But I actually wasn't speaking about them. I was talking about another situation. I guess it hit home.
And that's how it's gonna be.
And that came out again. So I'm like a grown man reliving, like, wow, like I really forgot. And once you started speaking about it, everything just hit me at once. It was like I was a little kid again. You know what I mean? So I had to go through that whole process over again. But this time I was more equipped to handle it the proper way. You know what I mean?
With emotional intelligence is
exactly
so key out here. And that's so funny how we can forget things that once hurt us. You know, we really can do that, forgive and forget on T. Just like, let's just brush that off, act like that never happened. But then it takes something to just get us relived again. But that takes so much courage. You should. I'm proud.
It was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. So I was debating, like, man, should I say this? But I know it's gonna help people. You know what I mean?
We need it, especially as a black man. Like, other black men need substance and needs a role model. Just as an example like that. I commend you.
I appreciate it.
As being an artist in the music industry, how do you handle pressure? Because it seems like it's a lot of pressure nowadays just to fit in a box, or just to talk down on women, and just to live this lifestyle that may not be of God.
There's pressures, but I know who I am. I think with this industry, you have to be grounded in who you are, or they'll eat you alive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'll go in one person and come out another one, and trying to do things that you normally wouldn't do or fit in what's going on. But I'm so grounded in who I am, like stuff like that, it don't even faze me. You know what I mean? Like, so, and I know where I come from, and I don't want to go back there. You know what I mean? So that's all. You got to be grounded mentally and spiritually.
Yeah.
You got to have that foundation. If you don't have a foundation, you're gonna crumble.
Crumble like a cookie out here.
Definitely.
Nah, how you said, you got to stay 10 toes
You got
down.
to. You got to.
What's the first step to get to know yourself?
That's a good question. I would say definitely you need time with yourself. I think that some people, I know I have friends that they don't like to be alone, or even like people like they keep jumping in relationships after another. I feel they have an issue with getting to know their self and being alone with their self. You know what I mean? Because then you have to see all the issues you really have. You know what I mean? So definitely being okay with being alone and loving yourself first, and everything else will fall in place. You know what I mean?
Yes. Yeah. How you hit it on the head. A lot of people jump in and out of relationships because they do not want to look themselves in the mirror, fight whatever demons they fight, and whatever past traumas that hurt them, whatever childhood traumas that hurt them, they don't want to relive that. So a lot of times we entertain people to get our attention elsewhere. What advice can you give to people? I know you said like spend time alone, but sometimes people don't want to hear that, you know. But misery really does love company.
That's true.
I find it very odd that people feel like they're bored by themselves. I don't know how you can be bored by yourself. What does self-love look like to you?
Self-love looks like to me, one, forgiving yourself for anything that has transpired, thinking that you're the issue of that or the cause of that. One, loving yourself, forgiving the people that have caused things. You know what I mean? Just being in tune with who you are, and definitely, I think it helps you. You gotta have a relationship with God. You gotta have a relationship.
God
with God
is love, yeah.
You have to. A lot of things we go through, it can be a little easier if you have God on your side. But you just out there naked, like you gonna get whipped.
And it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt.
Without no clothes on, it's gonna hurt.
It's gonna hurt, you know.
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh, you got some God wisdom in you. You better talk that talk.
Yeah,
that bag talk. That bag talk for real. How did you choose faith over fear in this journey?
I'm just a courageous person in general, and I just know where I can go in life. I know the potential I have, so there's no need for fear, man. Just go out there and get it. You know what I mean? Like, and with faith, bro, you got faith, you can do
as a
anything.
mustard seed, you
It don't take a lot. Little faith and work, you can do anything you want to do. Like, and I like to say, a lot of people, their mind is just so content. Like, they will be at a job 13 years and be miserable.
Every day.
Yeah, I'm like, why? Do something about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's so much out here. And I was working a job once. I was a truck driver, and I was delivering alcohol to like different companies and stuff like that. And I went to a golf course one time, and I seen all these white people. They were just chilling. It was like 10 o'clock in the morning. They playing golf, and I'm like, yo, I'm trying to be like that too. They not working, they living life. I'm like, yo, I can do the same thing. We have the same opportunities, man. So yeah, I'm like, yo, I'm about to go for it.
Wow, like that's what we're supposed. That's what we were here to do. We were here to do our calling in life. It's not all about the money, but if you are tapped into your spiritual gift, the money gon' come, man.
Doing what you love to do, it's gonna come.
Oh my goodness, I love that. That's straight motivation. Like, why do they get to do that and I don't?
Exactly.
Why do they get to live their life and I gotta be miserable? You know how much time it takes to just wake up every day hating the place you gotta go to.
That's what I'm saying. That's
depression.
Yeah, that's definitely depression. That ain't it. That ain't for me.
That ain't it. That ain't it for me.
Exactly.
Man, and I love how your music has substance to us. What value do you want to give to the younger generation hearing your music?
To be you. Stay true to yourself. Be authentic, and don't follow the trend. Don't do things that you know you weren't brought up to do. don't follow the streets. That junk is corny, man. Like, bro, you too
Yeah.
great and have too much potential in you to be doing foolishness. You know what I mean? Like, be something great. People look up to people that are successful. You can be the biggest thug in the streets, but what is that game? You're gonna die or go to jail. One of the two.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So definitely just be authentic, be yourself, and put God first. You know what I mean?
Every day,
Every day.
honestly. Because I feel like we all are meant to do great things, and we're all meant to leave something behind. Like, let them know you was here.
Definitely. A good legacy, the right way.
Yeah. What testimony can you share to us that how you know God is real and the blessing that He just called on your life?
Well, when I was younger, I used to be involved in a lot of street activity. I was way different than the person I am now. I was ruthless. And I had got locked up for aggravated assault. I did a drive-by shooting. And I was about to do like 20 years in prison. I'm caught red-handed, man. And I ended up getting like a few months and some probation. I know that was God. And while I was in there, I was going to church before that, but it was just like a traditional thing to do. It wasn't like a personal relationship type thing. But while I got in there, I really got to know like God for myself. I began to read like, yo, this man really loved me and I'm out here just doing whatever, you know what I mean? So I was like, God, if you give me another chance to get myself together, I'm leaving all that alone. And I was serious about it. And after that day, I don't know, the charges just started dropping, and I got out. I never looked back anymore. I didn't have to do that time, man. So
Things just like drop.
Yeah, that was God. I was out of here, bro. Like,
oh my goodness.
Yeah. So I
You
know
got
for a fact.
another chance at this life.
I know for a fact God real. Can't nobody tell me nothing.
And you living it.
Yes.
The testimony is real. You said, hey, give me one. Because you know how some people say, just give me one more chance, but then go do it again. Literally.
Exactly.
But you turned your life around like that? Like, did it take a while, or it was like a 180 flip?
Oh, no, it was just instantly. You know,
I really believe that can happen.
Not saying I didn't do things outside of the will of God after that, but that stuff, no, it was like instantly. I was done. You know what I mean? Of course, you know you're gonna make mistakes here and there. You know, but that kind of stuff, it was over.
You said,
you don't get another chance like that, man. Don't play with God like that.
Oh my goodness. You like now record clean. You ain't even messing with the foolishness.
Nah, I'm done with that.
I commend you, brother, because I know it can be hard out here. You know, pressure is real.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Stereotypes is real, but you ain't folding.
Nah, you can't. Believe in yourself. Stay focused, man. Put God first. That's the motto.
Hey, man, that is right. For real.
You gotta stand on some type of moral, something. I don't think the young generation have any morals no more. They just do anything. You know what I mean? But I come from a place where what you say, you stand on that. What you believe, you stand on that. You know what I mean? So that'll keep you grounded, keep you away from what's going on.
Yes, man. Grounded in morals out here.
Yes.
And a big moral for me is just black love and marriage. And you got a rock on your finger.
I do.
We love to see you. Congratulations. We love to see black love out here. For real. Can you give us some advice on marriage?
Well, I will say marriage is not easy. But with God, that foundation, it'll be successful. You know what I mean? And I don't like to keep bringing up God.
But everything is surrounded that. That's you got to put God in the center of everything.
Being honest, because if you look at the divorce rate, is very high, especially among Christians. So it's like, okay, what's going on? You guys are supposed to be in God, so we're missing something right there. But I guess that foundation is not really there. I don't know, but as long as you got God, man, everything is gonna be great. Marriage, I will say definitely it's a selfless type situation. You have to put that person first, you know what I mean? And likewise with them, you can't be selfish, you know what I mean? And I had to work on that because I was very selfish at one point. So I had to learn to change that in my character. So God definitely had to help me with that. Just love that person and be right and be faithful, man. Everything will be fine.
Faithful. Yeah. Key words, and that is faithful. Why is it that some men make an excuse that men can't be faithful?
I guess it just depends on that person, you know what I mean? whatever's in you is gonna come out. So I think that people just have to go through deliverance. You know what I mean? Like some people, I don't know the reason. Like
I don't know the reason.
I don't know,
but it's just like an excuse that men make.
Yeah, I mean because
it's like, are you weak? Do you have not self-control?
Yeah, self-control, discipline, mental. Being a man, that's boy-like mindset.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but it can be anything. You know what I mean? So definitely, bro, just work on that.
Yeah, work on that, fellas.
Yeah.
Bro, I love that God is the head of your life. So that's why you are going to be so faithful to your wife, because you got God looking over everything. You're going to do this for God. It's
Before
not,
so it's like, I would think about something like, do I really want to disappoint God like this? Or I know God watching. Like, it's not even so much her. I love her. I want to be faithful, but he first.
Yes.
So I know I'm going to disappoint him before anything. You see what I'm saying? So if you think like that, it'll keep you out of a lot of situations.
Oh, yeah.
Or even like, it can be something simple like, why would I chill with this person if I know it could lead to this? Like, you have to fight temptation sometimes. Like, don't put yourself in a situation if you know it's gonna mess you up. You feel me? Like, don't do that.
That's what I be trying to say. Like, don't even go in a bedroom with someone if you're not trying to lay down. Like, just avoid all of that.
Exactly.
You gotta really be psychic out here, knowing the possibilities of what could happen. Okay, if I chill with them and I try to go home, it's just so much that things can go wrong.
Exactly. And you know, it takes effort to do wrong. It takes effort to cheat. I like people, I made a mistake. Man, come on, bro. Like, man, come on. It takes effort. Like, I really have to put thought in it. I have to go do the action. Like, it takes effort. So between that time, you've had time to be like, yo, should I do this?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
let me make better decisions out here.
It's a fleshly thing, man. Your flesh is weak. You know, so that's what I say. If you don't feed yourself, you don't have nothing to fight with. You're gonna fall every time. You know what I mean? So I can't expect you to be strong. You have no relationship. You have no foundation. So what are you really fighting with? The flesh is weak. It's gonna go every time.
Oh my God,
Every time.
Flesh is weak.
Every
and
time.
we gonna want to do what we want to do.
Exactly. That's all, man. You just want to do what you want to do. So.
Oh, you hit it. I'm like, whoa, fellas, let's go. It's amazing just because I know it's out there. I believe in black men. I believe that black men are faithful. Black men it's good black brothers out here. But you really have to do the work. You really have to heal yourself. You really have to get to a place of love. Get to a place of just making God first, for real.
Definitely.
Being a man of God. As you being a man of God, you also have integrity about yourself, character, and that is so important. How did you get to that place of developing such a strong integrity about yourself?
Just knowing like how far I came from. Like, I just want to be a representation to show other young men, like, bro, you can come from that and still be so great and so successful. Like, and people can't even hold that on you no more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so just being an example, like, of overcoming something so bad and becoming something so great. Like, I just want to be on the forefront. Like, yo, I remember when he used to, but now look at him. You know what I mean? So that comes with that integrity. Like, I want to be that person for you, that inspiration. Like, you know what I mean?
Yes. And with integrity, it also comes obedience.
Definitely.
How do you stay obedient in this world?
Sometimes it's hard, you know.
That's
especially like you be want to go one way and God is like, nah, man, that ain't it. So like, you may bump your head a few times and you be like, okay, God, I'm gonna listen now. You know what I mean? So that's it.
That's it. And we all have our own definition of success. You know, some is bigger, some is smaller. What is your definition of success?
Just doing what you love to do. It's not all about the money or financial gain. It's just being happy in life. Waking up, having the ability to do whatever you want to do. That's success to me.
That's freedom.
Yeah, that's freedom.
When you have freedom,
that's success to me.
Woo!
You know what I mean? Like, loving your life, loving who you are, that's successful to me. You know what I mean?
That is success. Yeah. Wow, I love it. We love to see it. And how we close every bag talk session is fill in that bag. So I'm going to start. You're going to finish the sentence, okay? Awesome. To achieve a dream. Finish it.
To achieve a dream, you have to have faith, hard work, dedication.
Okay, Nipsey. Let's go. My legacy.
My legacy, I want to inspire the world that they can achieve and be great at anything they want to do, despite their past.
Yeah, you definitely inspired me, for real. And how I stay tapped into my spiritual bag.
Being grounded in the word, feeding myself positivity, meditation, renewing of the mind.
This brother is amazing. We love to see just God working in your life. God is truly working. God is so good. Oh my goodness. I love it. So what do you have up and coming? Music? Where can we find you? Let us know.
Social media, I am Chozen. That's CHOZEN. I have new music coming out in about a week or so. The record is called Praying. Just talking about things that we deal with, maybe like mentally, even like physically, whatever's going on in our life. You know what I mean? Just speaking on different topics that I think that people are scared to open up and talk about. So
yeah, yes, Chozen out here, and leave us with this. Truly chosen. So, what words of wisdom can you give to the chosen ones?
Well, definitely, I had to go through things. A lot of trial and error, so life taught me a lot. So a lot of mistakes, I turned them into positive, man. So just finding God, man. You gotta have God to be chosen.
Ooh, you gotta have God to be chosen. That was so dope. This session was amazing. Thank you so much for letting Bag Talk Session come into Sneaker Dreamz as well. This shop, where are you located? Let us know where we can shop.
We are in Locust Grove, Georgia. That's Henry County. That's the south side of Atlanta. 101 Park 42 Drive, Locust Grove, Georgia, 30248. SneakerDreamz.com is the website.
We'll see you there.
I'll let you board.